If you like pina coladas, getting down in the rain. Okay, echo lower. Okay, because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get flagged because I do not own the rights to the music, people. All right? So I don't want to get nobody, coming at me sideways. I ain't got no money for the lawsuit, okay? Totally. I don't have the money for the lawsuit. Okay, so what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Ash Brown, ashsaidit.com, Ash Said It Daily podcast, available on every platform. Thank you guys for all of your downloads, the loves. It makes a difference, you know what I'm saying? It puts a little smile on your girl's face because y'all be downloading and stuff. So we in the summer, and my top threes are as follows. The first top three, I heard this story last week, and I was like, they were crazy. A woman was expecting 6 babies. I want to say she was in South Africa. Don't mark my words on that because I read an article on it, but I did not retain much of it for today. So she was expecting 6 babies, and she actually gave birth to 10. Wow. Talk about multiples. They said that she did not use any fertility drugs. There was no fertility treatments. And yeah, she had twins already. So now, wow, you got 12 kids. That's a lot going on in that house. That's a lot going on. I hope your husband is a farmer or something. Electrician. That's a lot of mouths to feed. And I was just talking with my other homegirls, who are also not mothers. So, we don't know the entire struggle of the mama. But we were talking. I was like, ain't no way she could feed all of them babies in one day. I don't see it possible. 10 mouths one day. That lady gonna spend that. That's a whole day just gone. The whole day is gone. Because she's just sitting up there pumping and breastfeeding. That's a lot going on. That's a whole lot. Okay, I know my lips are looking kind of full. This filter is ridiculous. I don't know why I thought to do this filter, but I was like, whatever. All right, so my next one is 30 days of yoga. I'm doing 30 days of yoga, straight yoga. And I'm on day 12 right now. And I feel good, y'all. I feel good. I've been more zen and stuff. I've been meditating and everything. You know what I'm saying? I got my cardio in before I came on here to do this live with y'all. Because, I'm a boss chick. And that's what we do. We get it done. So I love yoga. Yoga is amazing. It does amazing things for your body, for your digestion, for your mental, for your energy, and your sex drive. Yeah, it's just overall, it's a good practice to have into play. It really is a really good one to have into play. So I'm doing that yoga challenge, and yeah, it's getting challenging as the days go on, Miss Julia. Then that's her name, Julia Marie. Shout out to Julia Marie. She keeps you motivated, because sometimes you're in a certain mode with classes and stuff, and then you just be like, man, I just won't attend today. No, I'm going to attend every day, and we gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing the plant-based thing. I've been doing really good with that. So been doing really good with the plant-based thing, as far as butters and things of that nature, and just, oh my gosh, everything else. Oh my gosh. So this weekend, me and Boogie, we went to PCM. We was at Ponce City Market this weekend. I was so excited. I hadn't been to Ponce in over 3 years. It had been over 3 years since I was in Georgia, since I lived in Georgia. And so I hadn't been. Ponce City Market was one of my main hangout spots. City Winery, Five Daughters, the Mercury. Those are the main places that I would go. When I went to Ponce, those are the main hangout spots for me. Most of the time, it was City Winery. So shout out to City Winery, Atlanta. Hey. I'll be back. I'm going to be hanging with y'all soon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting back, I'm on the outskirts of the A right now. I'm on the outskirts. So I'm in a good distance from Ponce City Market, darling. No, but we went out there this weekend and we spent the whole weekend out there. And it was just fun, yo. Like, it was absolute madness. Now, we didn't go to the roof on Ponce because we was like, you know what? I heard that they redid the Clermont Lounge just down the street, less than a mile down the street. Let's go to the Clermont Lounge, Boogie. So me and Boogie went. And let me tell y'all, Boogie, that's my homie. That's my girl. That is my homie for real, for real. Like, I got her back and she got mine regardless. And Boogie's actually headed back to the West Coast. Like, I'm losing my Boogie. Boogie's headed back to the West Coast, so the next couple of weeks is gonna be kind of, because that's my partner in crime right there. We get in trouble together, you know. That's my drinking partner, you know. And we watch out for each other, make sure one is not getting too messed up than the other, and you know, sometimes we just, you know, we just beat. So Boogie, that's my homie for real, for real. That's my sister from another mister. Telling you. So Boogie's headed back to the West Coast, and she was like, you know, I hadn't really been to Ponce in a couple of years, and you hadn't been. Let's just go. Let's make a day trip out of it. Let's just trip out. So we went to the Clermont Lounge, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, y'all, I didn't even recognize the outside of the Clermont Lounge. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like actually like clean. Hey. Hey, how are you? Naughty Cool Boy. Shout out to Naughty Cool Boy. Naughty Cool Boy is hanging with your girl. So thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, the Clermont Lounge is notably a landmark of Atlanta and off of Ponce. And so notably they have a strip club in the basement and the rest is a hotel. So they revamped it. And we're just super, super excited about that. So going through, I was like, oh my gosh, is this like fancy? Like, oh my gosh. So we went there and then we went to the rooftop on the Clermont and we got drinks. And we just sat down and just like fellowship and just was like talking about life, talking about our goals, talking about, I'm doing good, Naughty Cool Boy. I'm doing good. I'm glad. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you for joining me. Yeah, but no, so we went onto the rooftop of the Clermont Lounge, the Clermont Hotel, excuse me. And it was just such a chill vibe to just see that skyline. It was so beautiful. And it's been a minute since I've been to a rooftop. It's been a minute since I've really been anywhere. And it was just nice to just be up there, fellowship. We're talking about our goals. We're talking about all the things that we're going to do in this next year and how COVID has changed life forever for all of us. And it was just really cool to just be there and just enjoy having a good time with friends and just really enjoying ourselves. So I was really super excited about that. I was like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Trying to do my thing. Trying to do my thing. Yeah. So basically, okay, back to Ponce City Market. So I've been hearing a lot about Bar Vegan. Bar Vegan is the restaurant that Pinky, everybody knows, Slutty Vegan. It's her restaurant that she actually has in Ponce City Market. So me and Boogie was like, yo, we've been hearing about this place. We got to go and check out and see what Bar Vegan's talking about. We got to see what they doing. So we went there Sunday. We were there on Sunday. And I love the ambiance. Now, first off, it's actually at where the Mercury was. So for those of you that are real A-Town people that really know about Ponce City Market, it's actually where the Mercury was. Teardrop. Oh my gosh. The Mercury was my spot. That was my brunching spot on the weekends. Me and my peoples when we was in town. Heck, sometimes I would just go by myself and just go get brunch. The Mercury was the ish. But Mercury's gone. And we're moving forward. So yeah, we went to Bar Vegan. Really good atmosphere. I like the aesthetics. The decor. Very modern. It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe there. It's an entire vibe. DJ was on point. You gotta make sure the DJ's popping. He gotta be popping. So the DJ was on point. I love that. I love the DJ was on point. Everything there was a really good setup. I would say I only have 2 criticisms about them. And it's really just because of the time of day that we went for brunch. First off, their brunch menu had 3 items. So, in all honesty, you really couldn't get a good feel for the place. This is our first impression. You couldn't really get a good, strong feel for them just off of seeing those 3 items. They said that lunch began at 3 p.m. and we were definitely going to be up and down the street by then. We was going to be on to some other stuff by that time. So 3 items, I was like, but you know what? We're here now. Let's just go ahead and experience it. So Boogie had gotten the mushroom. It was supposed to be like mushroom and waffles, kind of like chicken and waffles type of thing. So it would be like those flanked mushrooms, battered and fried up like chicken. And those are going to be over some waffles. And I decided to jump into that fish and grits because we here in the South. And if you can't make no fish and grits and you can't make it vegan style, so that's what we got. Boogie was a little bit disappointed that the mushroom and waffles wasn't really mushrooms. And they had run out of the mushrooms and instead they gave her a soy chicken replacement. Why is it on the menu if y'all ain't got it? That was a little disappointing, but it was still good. You know, we was sharing, like I said, me and Boogie is family, you know what I'm saying? So we were sharing and, deviating and all that stuff and was delving out food to each other. It was like, okay, you gotta try this. Okay, try that. So the shrimp and grits, let me tell you, shrimp and cheese grits was on point. Pinky, you did that. You did that, Pinky. You did it. The shrimp and grits was good as hell. It really took everything out of me not to lick the bowl because the grits was so damn good. Oh my gosh, the grits was good. And the shrimp was good as well. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is how vegan shrimp should be. The texture was good. It wasn't chewy. It wasn't hard. It was very reminiscent of shrimp. And it worked. It was seasoned to the gills. It was seasoned to the gills. And the shrimp, the grits, I'm talking about the shrimp. The grits, the cheese grits were on point, seasoned perfectly. And from Boogie's Food, the waffle was amazing. And the chicken, even though it was supposed to be mushrooms, was also really good as well. Very well seasoned, very moist, very reminiscent of actual chicken. But you could tell that it wasn't chicken. I had gotten like some kind of rum mixer. I forgot. I got some kind of rum punch type of thing. And Boogie had gotten like a mojito, I think. Something like that. The drinks was on point. Bartender, she got an extra tip. Bartender got an extra tip, okay? Food was on point. That was nice. Y'all did it. So Bar Vegan, I would give them, for right now, because overall, and it was a little pricier than typical, but at the same token, you're getting vegan food prepared as regular food. And it was worth it. I would pay for that shrimp and grits again. It was worth it. I think the shrimp and grits was like $16, I think. It was something like that, $16 or $17. It was worth it though. It was worth every dime, but I would have wished that they had a little bit more options. I really wish that they would have had a little bit more options for brunch. I'm not saying that they have to have the whole smorgasbord of everything available, but Pinky, you could have put together some biscuits And it's some just egg, got the folded egg and stuff. Yeah, I could have hooked up something like a, you know what I'm saying, like a cheese biscuit or something. And some tempeh or some of the other vegan bacon. Y'all could hook some other stuff up. But I understand. This is probably new as well, because I hadn't heard anyone talk about bar vegan and brunch. Because I was expecting to really just go, I wanted to get the lunchbox, in all honesty. And that'll have to go for next time. So I will give them another chance. And I'll go during regular business hours and try the actual, foodish food. See all of that good stuff. But bar vegan, y'all doing y'all thing. I'm proud of y'all. And I'm glad that y'all did not dishonor the mercury when y'all took over. Now, before I left there, I told Boogie, we gotta go to 5 Daughters Bakery on the first floor. Because I know they're still there. They got to be there. Those are the best donuts in the world. If you're in the South, I want to say 5 Daughters was founded in Tennessee. And y'all go check out 5daughtersbakery.com to find out what I mean about those 100 later, I can't even talk. I can't even get the words out because it's so delicious. It's just butter on my tongue. 5 Daughters has a 100-layer donut. These are donuts that are made with croissant dough. And it's not like, oh, they just make it and it's just done and then it's finished. No, this is like a process. This is like days ahead that they actually have to prepare this dough in order for it to be ready for when you come in and you get some donuts. So we went down to 5 Daughters and I was like, this is all me. I'm going to get this. We got this. All right. So she got one to take home. I got one to take home and we split one. 5 Daughters did not disappoint, y'all. If you're in the South, if you're in Georgia, if you're in Tennessee somewhere, y'all go check out 5daughtersbakery.com for the best donuts in the world. I don't know if they shipping because, these donuts are so delicate and so beautiful. I don't know if they can be shipped, y'all. I think it's an in-person thing. I think you got to actually be there to just get the donuts. They're so delicious. So delicious. And so those are my top 3 things. But I want to also say, I hadn't been out to a bar in a minute. So when we were on the roof of the Clermont Lounge, the Clermont Hotel, and we were ordering drinks for the first time, I told the bartender, I said, hey, just get me a whiskey sour. That's one of my drinks. Whiskey sour, amaretto sour, rum punch, gin and tonic. Those are my drinks. Those are my staple drinks. So when I go anywhere, those are typically the drinks that I jump onto. And the bartender turned to me and said, well, we don't have any egg whites. I'm looking at Boogie like, what the hell is this man talking about, Boogie? What he talking about? Me and Boogie's looking like big old question marks on our faces. We're looking like, what do you mean? No egg whites. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Clueless. So evidently a traditional whiskey sour is prepared with egg whites, I guess, to give it the frothy top or whatever. This is the first time I've ever heard this in my life. Brand new information I was learning on the rooftop of the Clermont Hotel. So yeah, those are my little tidbits for this week. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting the movement, which is ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. The Ash Said It Daily podcast show continues to grow. I got some surprises and stuff. I got some really awesome interviews that I'm excited about. And you just got to wait around to see. You just got to wait to see, babies. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. I love you, love you, love you. Keep pushing forward no matter what. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do what you want to do. You do it at your time. Don't let anyone sour your journey, because some people are just upset with life because life didn't turn out the way that they intended for it to turn out. And I'm going to tell you, baby, life has got some twists and turns for all of us. All of us. There's nobody sitting around here just, oh, life is just so wonderful with your lying behind. Life ain't wonderful for everybody. So if you're going through a rough time right now, don't worry. Troubles don't last always. They really don't. And if you're having a great time, a great week, and great things are happening for you, you better hold on tight, because that can change in a millisecond. So that's my little tidbit. So I'm going to go and find me a little snack, you know what I'm saying? Get me a little, like a spinach salad or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hook that up. Yes. Yes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week.